Walk through the valley, fight the war unafraid. I part raging rivers, make the waters obey. Like the sun above, make the darkness run. The dawn is here, the day has come. Like the moon and stars, bright as gold outshine, the greatest of all time. The world is mine. The world is mine. The world is mine.
Welcome to Taco Tuesday, Whole Heads. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with the somewhat under the...
See, I'm using my left
you're using
hand.
your other hand, I know. He might be sandbagging a little bit. Frank here's the Cornhole Dude, a.k.a. Thursday Night Frank.
Can we drink?
Cheers. Here we go. Yeah, you gotta make the mouth noise always. Anyway, welcome to the final Taco Tuesday before the Worlds. I think I misspoke a little bit in the promo saying the final season 18 Taco. Well, we are going to do a wrap-up Taco after to celebrate our winners and so on and so forth. But it's the final one before the Worlds. We got a draft coming up. Don't go anywhere. He and I are going to face off. Phil's got his picks. He's going to go a little bit deeper into some of the other divisions, but we're going to do what? Co-ed, women's, juniors, seniors, doubles, and singles. And we're going to be drafting. And so we're going to need your help over the course of this to figure out what our wager should be, and also to tell us how far you think our heads might be up our respective cornholes, so to speak. So anyway, we're going to get underway here, but first things first, you see the king there looking at us with a curious look on his face, and that is because he's saying, boys, you forgot to tell us something last week. Are you going to mention this? And I think we need to mention it right out of the chute.
The donut?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ride the wave.
Irvin and Craig Irvin will be bringing their donut truck to the World Championships this year. So be prepared, because from what I hear, it is outstanding. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, Waves Mini Donuts is going to be set out in the mornings right out in front of the Owensboro Convention Center. They're going to they've got special dispensation, so you're going to get a chance to spend a little time with royalty before you head into the convention center. So Waves Mini Donuts will be there waiting for you. And if I was you, I would make sure, especially if you're fighting for co-ed doubles or perhaps singles, maybe when you order one, have them eat one with you to make sure that they pull them from the same tray. It's all I'm saying. Not that they would give you any special chocolate donuts or anything like that. No, it's going to be fun. I can't wait to taste these things. I've been hearing about them for months. I can't wait to taste them. So anyway, glad to have you guys along for the ride. You can see in front of us here some of the tailgater bags. Again, the upstairs party is going to be a monster. The red room, the blue room, tied together with the Bud Light Lounge, which is going to be awesome. There's going to be all kinds of stuff to do in there. We'll get to that in a moment. But we got our Gusto bags over here.
I don't even want to touch the presentation today. It's so
nice.
Beautiful.
Looks very nice.
Yeah.
So I think, what's that? The Go For It's. And then what are these? I forget which. I'm sorry, I had to touch. Oh, those are the Go For It's. And then I forget the name. What's the other one there on the other side? You gonna take a look?
I can't see it.
Oh, it's all right.
It's Gusto bags. You'll see them if you come up to the tailgate zone.
And Ruthless Bag Company right here. These are a couple more that are going to be up in the tailgate zone. And we're going to show you what that's going to look like in layout form here in just a moment. Don't forget, as always, check out the YouTube channel. Lots of good content has been put there by Oz. over the last 2 to 3 weeks, and a lot more coming. But some great matches there to watch, and the taco will be rerun there. Now, something else to keep in mind about the YouTube channel is we're pushing all of the streaming from the Worlds through the YouTube channel. There will be reminders on the Facebook page to click through to the YouTube channel, and you may be able to see kind of a big picture look at the arena through Facebook, but we're pushing everything through the YouTube channel. We want you to help us grow that channel, and we figure putting the best cornhole players in the world right there, it's a great way to do that. So that's exactly what the plan is, so don't forget about that. So we're talking about Throwinsboro. All right, this is the time. World's 18, Throwinsboro, Kentucky. And very excited about this, and lots of different things to tell you about. So make some notes or go back and watch this again if you'd like to. But let's talk about a great way to wrap up Season 18 is for you to take home a memento of your performance over Season 18, and that would be in the form of about a 12-foot, 10-foot, 12-foot flag.
Big-ass flag.
Big.
A big-ass flag that traveled with us all season. So, you know, anybody that was in that top 64 that got flags last year with us, all you need to do is go over and see Gary and Darian in the ACO merch booth, and you can pick up your flag there during the week.
And jerseys and things like that, all of that's going to be available the same way?
Jerseys will be available very similar the same way. And for those players that did not win a jersey, but actually are pro players or become pro players this season, Jack and Paula will be on hand, so you'll be able to get your jerseys ordered in time for next year's series, man.
Yeah.
The Pro Series, the Pro Series.
Yeah, good stuff. And Season 19 will be upon us before you know it. So make sure you stop up there, get what you need, get what you've earned, get what you deserve, and be ready for what's going to be just a fantastic week. Also, a lot of people have been asking, because I think at the major, there were, there's limited numbers of places where you can go, for instance, just charge your phone. So we're going to set up a couple of different charging stations.
Yeah, I got a couple of charging stations. Now, again, with 1,000 people that are going to be there,
right.
We've only got a few extra outlets. So there will be a couple stations. We got one station that will be near the main registration tent with LaBelle and Clark and April. And we'll have another one set up somewhere out in the front lobby. Probably your suggestion, close to the merchandising area.
Yeah, and the one that's going to be set up at registration, in order to use the one there, you are required to ask April 53 questions, just so you know. Don't tell her I said that. Anyway, so a couple different places where you can get a little bit of juice if you need it for your phone, and so on and so forth. Be respectful of other people. If they need some juice and you got some juice, just be a good juice partner, if you would. This is probably
share your juice.
This is probably the biggest change, and the one that's going to have people going, What?
What? Huh?
I can't with it, and I had to. But I always. This is what I. Yeah. Okay. Because we need as many boards downstairs, and center court is going to have a massive footprint, and court 1 is going to have another large footprint. We need every square foot in the main play space arena for boards, which means we have designated the entire upstairs. The red room and the blue room are going to be where we host the tailgaters, but outside there is a massive space, and that's where all chairs and setups and campsites and whatever it is that you normally put together, that's where all of that will need to live.
Yep.
Now, that is a big change from what we've done in the past, but this is a massive building that we're going to have, what, 200 or 300 more players than the major, and probably 400 or 500 more people just in general than the major. So to make it work, please take all of your chairs, all of your setups upstairs, and build your campgrounds upstairs outside of the tailgater room. Now, the nice thing is you'll have that Bud Light Lounge, which is connecting the two on the other end on the riverside. So you can run down, you can get down the hallway, you can go past all the different booths, and we'll show you that layout here in a moment. Hang out on the riverside, look out over there, the bar, the lounge, the whole thing will be right there. Everything you need. Food will be downstairs with a couple different concession points, and we do have a secondary concession stand that's going to be set up because we remember what that was like at the major.
Yep.
So please be respectful of the space. Get up there, get yourself a comfortable spot, but no, we're not going to be able to have any chairs on the main floor downstairs.
Now there will be chairs, but not your chairs.
Yeah,
we will have chairs for the
Yes.
general public to be able to
And
sit.
bleachers, some bleachers setups.
Bleachers, yep.
And there's also going to be a very special thing for your eyeballs.
Yeah, excited about that.
This is going to be very cool over top of center court. You'll see it when you get there.
Yeah.
We'll show you when you get there. But anyway, spread the word. Chairs upstairs. It rhymes. How easy is that? Chairs upstairs. The tailgater. We talked about this. Upstairs, the red room, the blue room. Check this out. This is the graphic of what the upstairs looks like. And you'll see the red room and the blue room. And then there's the booths from the different bag manufacturers will be along one side, a huge walkway, and then you'll see each of the sponsored courts down one side or the other. And then it's, again, tied together there by the lounge, looking out over the river. It's going to be an awesome party space.
Dude, I cannot wait for it. And as we've already told people numerous times, we have here coming by us now, right now in the red room and the blue room. Each day, each room is going to house 4 separate qualifier tournaments.
That's great.
And Tuesday, Wednesday, Finn, they're $10 tournaments to buy into.
Yeah.
So this is open to the public. Anybody, you don't have to be an ACO member to come out and play in the tailgater event here this July here at the World Championships. But yeah, people are going to have a blast up there.
Yeah, and just to get you whet your appetite for the room, and again, it gives you something to do if you get knocked out and you want to come up and keep playing. Perfect opportunity. But the welcome bash is going to be up in the room, up in those rooms there, and be ready to go. The bar, the Bud Light Lounge is going to be in full effect. There's going to be other stuff going on there. That's Monday, and
gates open at 3
o'clock,
and we kick off at 4. And what that's going to be is just like we've done at the majors. That's a traditional quads. You're going to sign up with a partner. It's $40 for a team, $20 a person, 50% payout, double elimination, and again, you're going to be blindly drawn another team,
right?
Another team,
yeah.
And play like we did all year long. So it is going to be a great way to kick off the this week.
Yeah, and again, doors will be at 3. Come up, stake out your space, start bags fly at 4, and then afterward we're going to move out. I think we're going to have stuff going on outside, possibly some music, whatever. But we're going to make it a big party on Monday night to welcome everybody that's in town in time, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll give you a nice idea of what the tailgater zone is going to look like when you decide you want to play there during the course of the week as well. Excuse me. And thanks again to our bag partners who are going to be fully represented up in the red room and the blue room. It's going to be amazing. So that's the welcome bash. Those are the details for Monday. Make sure if you get there early enough.
Let me tell you one thing on the welcome bash.
Yes.
This is important to let everybody know. So we have 16 bag partners that are part of the tailgate zone.
Right. I'm writing this down.
All right.
So this is important.
We've got 32 courts up top there. Mm-hmm. We're going to have 2 courts for each of the bag partners. So on each of those courts, you do not need to bring your bags for that Monday tournament. We are going to be playing with our bag partners' bags during the quads welcome bash. So there is going to be 2 sets of bags out there from each of the 16 bag partners. So that's going to be a lot of fun, Finn. I mean, so you're going to get to taste and flavor a bunch of different bags just out the gate on that Monday night.
I love it, and it's a great opportunity to to celebrate partners that we have, and to give you a chance to put maybe some different bags in your hand. JC, good to see you, buddy. Todd Ernstberger, good to see you. Bob Brown, happy Tuesday from, I'm guessing, SWFL of Southwest Florida. Is that fair?
Sounds like it.
Ashley Irvin says, yeah, she's talking donuts. Red Bull and donuts, the breakfast of champions. That's right. Hell yeah on the donuts. Jack Harcrow. This is enough to bring him out of hibernation.
Love
Jack
it.
Harcrow, donuts. Mitchell, good to see you. IMF. Clinton, good to have you aboard, brother. Thanks again for the senior game stuff. Outstanding. The minis are on the way. Heil says, we'll see you Monday. Very good. Johnny is ready. He whipped us all last weekend. Harcrow talking to Heil. I love that you guys are talking to each other. We really probably don't even need to be here. Anthony Russell, good to have you along. Is the tailgater layout where our booths are?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yep. So you're going to be sitting across from your board, because each one of our pitch and bag partners has their own unique board up in the tailgate zone as well. So very cool, man. It's going to be awesome.
Good stuff. Well, okay, so those are some of the housekeeping details and some of the, pay to play and have some fun and get the cold ones going early on and celebrate a week in Throwensboro. But we know what you want to know. And what is that we're looking at? That's right.
Yeah, let's show a little bit of that action.
Yeah, look at this. Now, if you think we might have to rent a separate truck this year just for trophies, check these out. 42 different barrel heads that were built out for World's Trophies, Road Dog Awards, some other special awards.
It feels like 41 of them are dedicated to the Road Dog.
It seems like it, but check this out. Look at it. They just got completed, yesterday?
Yeah.
And
Mr. Michael just sent us this video today.
This is something. I mean, this is taking up his entire workshop to get this done. So get a load of these bad boys. It is really something else. So thanks again to Michael Close. He's our man behind the plan with these things. These are badass collector's pieces. And we may have to rent a separate truck because these are not insignificantly heavy.
Yeah, we added 8 feet to the trailer.
Yes, as Philip Barnett likes to call them, the big wooden things. So so check that out. That's going to be very cool. That we're going to have all those there and ready to go, and that's going to be its own project, getting those on and off the truck. But let's talk a little bit. Speaking of Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. He's gone through all the divisions, and he's decided who he thinks is going to take the top spot in the Worlds this year. This is the biggest of all time to fill episodes, so we'll turn it over to the Mississippi Ninja.
Season 18 coming to a conclusion in Throwingsboro, Kentucky next week, the World's Championship. And I got a lot of picks to get to, so I'm going to get to it right now. Let's start out with women's doubles. Watch out for Kim Dice, Chloe Arrington, Kelsey Heitrick, Maddie teaming up with Maddie McBride. But I'm going to go with Martina Belt, teaming up with Stacy Van Gilder to take the women's doubles title. But watch it also, the defending champions, Megan Puckett and Amber Fretwell, are in this division. In seniors doubles, Jim Culver, Doug McClure, Fergie teaming up with Willie Johns. But I'm going to go with T-Bone Dawson and Bob Howe to take this division down. In juniors doubles, Austin Cameron's teaming up with Isaac Hurt. What a super team that is. But I'm going to go with a repeat here. That's going to be Caleb Rogers and Riley Brewster. In the women's division, you have all the women players in this game in the World Championship. You have Maddie McBride. You got Kim Dice, Kelsey Heitrick, Martina Belt. But I'm going to go with the machine gun. Maggie Geiger is going to step up and take the women's down this time. In seniors, and listen to these two names coming back to the ACO. Johnny Lane and Mark Smothers are going to be in this field. But I'm going to go with my man Bob Howe to take this down, but Johnny Thomas and King Fergie could have something to say about that also. In juniors, this is going to be a wide open field, but it's going to be a good one. You got Brewster, Caleb Rogers, Austin Cameron, but I'm going to go with the man, Isaac Hurt, to take down the juniors. I got to flip over. And my favorite division of all, the co-ed. Listen to these teams. Maddie McBride teaming up with Austin Cameron. Van Gilder, Stacey Van Gilder, and Gary Bearpaw, who's been making a name all along. Tyler Amos has got his old partner, Philly Rainier, back. And Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao are in this, but I'm going to go with the team of Martina Belt and Zach Rush, who's played consistent all year long in this division. In doubles, watch out for Gary Bearpaw and Matt Gammon, who's been playing really well together. Riley Brewster, Caleb Rogers, juniors could take down the doubles. The Hurts, Amos Irvin, Anderson, and Way King are also in this division, but I'm going to go with the team of the Hurts to repeat as the doubles championship. And seniors, and singles, let's go on to singles. Hey, what a loaded field right here. Drew Waking, Craig Irving, Sebastian Barger could make a run right here. T.J. Miller, who won a couple majors this year. Tyler Amos. Jeremiah Ellis says nobody has beaten him. And both Hurts are in this field. But wait just a minute. I'm going with the man. And it's going to take a lot of stamina because we're playing all day singles. I'm going to go with the man who I think would have won it if we'd played all day Friday last year, Gary Bearpaw, to take down the singles. And that's going to be my picks this week for Time to Fill. If you think I should pick you, prove me wrong.
Well, there you have it. The Mississippi Ninja, the premier prognosticator of the ACO. He's had a pretty good season, to be honest with you. He didn't go out too far on the limb, but I also love the fact that he invited you to prove him wrong, and on occasion you did. And when you did, you let him know about it. So thanks, Phil. We appreciate you, man. And we're looking forward to seeing you when we get there this weekend into Throwansboro. Now, we have run into a bit of a conundrum because now it's time for us to have our drafts of teams and the players that we are going to tally. And this is the way this is going to work, like a standard draft. We're not going to, what's it called, serpentine?
Yep.
We're not going to go A, B, B, A, whatever. We're just going to go A, B, A, B, A, B.
Back and
we're
forth.
going to alternate first picks. And then at the end, we'll tally up to see what sort of points our picks have accrued. And then at the end, the winner wins whatever the prize is going to be from the loser, or the loser is going to have to do what? And that's the question. You have to help us decide what will that be. I have an idea, but let's see your ideas. Throw them out down in the comments as we go. Looking forward to that. Now, here's the issue. We ran off of, what did we pick? What are our picks coming off of? These were just rankings?
Yeah, these are rankings from the season end.
And not necessarily registrations. So, for instance, you heard Philip talk about Gary Bearpaw, and Matt Gammon playing together, which they had done a couple of times this year. And, did that cause internal strife in the Game On household? Don't know. But they are going to be playing together at the Worlds. But in the rankings, we had them together, the Gammons, as a team. So they will be struck. Now, the other thing is there might be a couple people in here that we're looking at the rankings that may not even be there. I can't imagine, based on what I'm looking at now, that there's anybody that isn't going to be there because it's a bunch. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with what we know, and that may not be everything, but we're going to flip a coin to see who gets started. You can confirm that is the
Heads.
ACO Shield, which is heads. That is the ACO Bug,
Yep.
which is tails.
Life's pitch.
All right, so I'll let you call since you're the man in charge. You want heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads. All right.
Boom.
And it's tails. So now the question is, hang on, let me see. So if it's me, So if it's me, then you.
You're odd even, so
then
you have
me,
singles pick
then
last.
You, then me.
So you want me to pick
then
first?
you. So you're going to pick first. You're
Yeah.
going to start co-ed doubles.
All right.
That's how we're going to do it. Now I'm going to get to go first in singles.
But just talking about the season, I mean, what a year in co-ed. I mean, there was
Yeah.
a lot of great teams out there. And, I don't know, Finn. I mean, this is tough. I mean, I'm looking at, Martina and Zach. I mean, I love Zach. He's a great player. Martina's a beast on the boards. I've got Gary Bearpaw. I mean, I love that dude.
I know.
And Stacy. That's a great team. I mean, the king and his wife, the queen, the donuts are in the house, man.
Yep.
How about the Fretwells? You know who I'm going to go with, though? Right out the gate. I'm going to go with...
And each of us has 3 picks and a dark horse. So that dark horse could be the difference maker in points.
I'm feeling that I'm going to go with Bearpaw here. I'm going to go with Stacy.
All right, so you're going to go
Bearpaw.
Stacy and Gary.
Yep, I'm taking them
All
right
right.
out the gate.
So, all right. So let me make a note so that I don't go back and double dip that right there. So
Yep, I hear you, man.
Frank.
It's difficult.
Yep. All right.
Now, don't be looking at my sheets, though.
I'm not looking at your sheets. You keep your sheet together over there. You know what? Then I'm going to go Martina and Zach. I'll take them.
I think it's a solid pick.
And this is good because I thought when I put down Frank, I put F with a circle. And now for Finn, I'm going to put F with a circle. Idiot. I'm an idiot. So I'm going to put M for me.
So that's who you went with.
All right, so there's one of my 3. So now who's your second pick? Again, co-ed doubles is who we're picking.
And we're going 2, right?
Yep.
And then a dark horse. Is that correct?
3 and a dark horse.
3 and a dark horse.
3 and a dark horse.
All right, let me take just because I like the way this guy has been playing this season, and his wife is a beast as well. I'm going to go with the Fretwells.
Ah, Fretwells. Okay, you took my next pick.
So I'm going to take
All
the
right.
Fretwells
So
here.
that's Frank. You took my next pick. Let's see.
I mean, I'm liking my team so far. This is a good team I got coming together.
This is good. All right. Now, my question. Well, you know what? My question is, I know who I want to pick here. My question is, how will they handle the pressure? How will they handle the pressure? Do you know who I'm talking about? It's been a big season for these two.
The Travel of Wilburys.
Huh? Yes, it is. It's Tom Petty. It's all right. Oh boy. All right, so we're doing 3. I'm wondering if the Puckets, you're talking about, are the Puckets going to be distracted by the donut truck? Is this going to be a distraction, or is it going to be a Wonder Pit Twin Powers activate sort of thing?
See, I was thinking you were thinking the Traveling Wilburys were Kim and Chad.
That's what I'm talking about. I am taking Kim and Chad. Kim Dice, Chad Jackson. I'm going to take them because they were the ones. I was wondering if they could handle the pressure of the world spotlight. But you know what? They've had a great season together. And so that'll be my second of my 3 picks before I get to my dark horse.
All right. So
it's up to
they're
you.
off the table. I'm going to go my third pick. I've got 2 that I like right now. I like the Puckets a lot. I think Megan has been playing really well. My boy Chase is as good as they get. I also like the Irvins, man. That's my coin toss right now between those 2. I'm going to go. I mean, it's an exciting year. They got the king on the team. They're bringing in a donut truck. Give me the Irvins.
You're taking okay. All right.
I'm going with the Irvins.
Fair enough. I was eyeballing them in case you did not. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take their. I'm going to go ahead and take the Puckets.
That's a good one.
I'm going to take that, and then I've got a really good dark horse, I think. Who's your dark horse?
I have not looked at dark horses, but
I think this is where I win this division. Right here. I think those others are going to be bunched up around the top. This is where I win this division.
okay.
Right
You know
here.
where I'm going with the dark horses?
Where?
Because they've been troopers and players with the ACO for many.
Oh, define dark horse has to be outside the top 10.
Yeah, dark horse is outside the top 10. So I'm going to go with these 2. I'm going to go with team number 18 in the rankings. I'm going to go with my Tyler Goodwin and Kelsey.
Now who's looking at whose notes, you son of a bitch? Really? Well, that was my. Are you serious? You just pulled that completely out of your.
Well, no, I've been looking at Tyler all week just because I know Tyler's a darn good player. And you told me.
The Amish assassin.
You told me earlier that
Kelsey's a hell of a player. Kelsey
so I like that one. But you know the other one I actually.
No! You taking him or not?
I'm taking him.
All right. Josie Clare and Braden Easterling. That's my dark horse. All right? Very good.
Very good.
Damn it. All right. There's no way on that entire page. That's what you pulled off.
Very good.
Oh, my God. All right. So, very good.
Wait, who did you take? Who'd you take?
I took Josie Clare and Braden Easterling, who threw lights out in West Virginia to start the season. They've crossed the river to become a team. Now, again, we're assuming that these teams are all playing. I am hoping so. Otherwise, this is like picking the guy who broke his leg 2 weeks before the season for the NFL draft. All right, so very good.
Baby.
So those are our co-ed doubles teams right there. Damn it, Justin Hollis says Tyler and Kelsey. They don't throw together anymore.
Well, here's
Wait, they don't? Finn, you guys should take team pictures and post them. Okay. Keep an eye on Chloe. Okay. Well, I hope, you know what? If they don't. But anyway, all right. Well, very good. Well, this is our prep earlier based on information that we thought made sense, but we'll see what happens next.
Before the roll call.
Yes, this was before roll call came out, so we're working off of presumptive information. All right, let's go to juniors. There's a lot of toss-ups in here, but there does seem to be one, I think, one clear person to beat in the juniors. And I get to go first on this one?
And you get to go first on this one.
I'm taking Isaac.
Okay.
All right, so I got Isaac.
Mine's no-brainer. He's been my boy all year, Riley Brewster.
Oh, you're taking the grasshopper. All right.
I'm going the grass.
Well, I have Isaac beating Riley in the finals. So, all right, so that's you. I am going to... I don't know why. I feel like it's his time. I'm taking Spencer Garner. All right, I'm taking Spencer. I feel like he's going to make a solid run. He's going to turn his hat back around the right way, and I think Spencer takes a big run at it.
All right, I'm gonna take Bryce Jefferson off the board here.
Really, Bryce? Okay, Bryce Jefferson. He came in as the number 2 in juniors for the season. All right, so that leaves me with
It's Tough, man.
Is this my third pick? Yeah, this is my third pick.
I need to see somebody chiming in and give me some insights. What they're feeling.
I gotta be honest with you. There's two that I want to pick right now. I'm gonna go Caleb Rogers. I'm going Caleb Rogers.
You looked at my sheet.
Yeah.
Right there. You see that? Highlighted right there on my sheet.
No,
you took my player,
I didn't.
Dude, that's...
I owed you
This is bull.
I owed you that, man. All right, so I'm taking Caleb Rogers because I think he and Brewster will battle each other all the way through the bracket, and I think you'll see him make a hard push.
Yeah, that's... you took my boy.
All right.
Now I got to go digging here a little bit. You know what?
Well, look, yeah, I mean, I guarantee I already know.
I'm going to go with a little a Michigan love. Give me Brandon Earls.
Brandon Earls, really? Okay. Coming in at number 11 for the season. Let's see. All right. Well, there seems like there's possibly an obvious choice in here or two, but I feel like, I tell you, the Stevenson boys are just really coming into their own. I think this time next year, we're going to be looking at those guys.
Yeah, Dez. I should have taken Dez. I would have taken Dez.
I think we're going to be looking at. Although does Dez age out of juniors?
I think so.
This year he might.
So it might be a reason to take him.
All right. So now here's my sneaky dark horse coming in, ranked 35th, Brock Beasley. I'm taking him as my dark horse.
I like Brock. Is that your dark horse already?
Yeah. I'm 3 in dark horse. I'm Isaac, Spencer, Caleb, and Brock.
Wait, who was your other ones? Oh, I forgot you took Caleb. I like your junior team. It's a pretty good junior team.
Oh, Mitchell says Brock Beasley. I didn't even see that. Oh, Harcrow says Caleb. Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, because you looked at my sheet.
No, dude, look at these glasses. I can't see my pen in front of me. All right, I love it. Okay, good stuff. I'm trying to figure out who Justin's talking about doesn't throw together anymore. Tyler and Kelsey. All right, so you might have just eaten a big one on that last one. Who's your dark horse in juniors?
I'm looking at either Sammy Van Sickle or Austin Cameron.
All right, those are two. That's what I was saying. There seems to be some obvious ones here, but I haven't seen enough of either one of those guys to know what's going on.
I think Sammy's coming, but I like Sammy. He's a good little dude. Let me take Sammy Van Sickle.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. You sure? I'll give you 5 seconds to swap.
Let
me do the
coin flip.
You haven't seen him play, but you know how he plays.
I'm gonna do the coin flip.
We just need to. And
I think Austin is playing in the juniors.
Yeah, and if he is,
heads, I'm taking Austin. Tails, I'm taking Sammy.
All right.
Tails, I'm taking Sammy.
It's tails. All right. Well, that might have been the most unfortuitous coin flip of the week right there, but that finishes off the juniors. All right, so let's move on. Let's
mark
see.
It down here.
Sammy is not on the roll call, so you might have just eaten it again.
Yes, I got 2 of those. Two of those.
And again, we did this pre-roll call, so we're working off of the rankings here. All right, so let's talk women's. And Caitlin Ham, clearly our defending women's champion. I think she beat April Alvarez last year, and Maggie Geiger came in 3rd. Again, look at the names on this list. It's just crazy talent right here. So you get first pick. Go ahead and do what I know you're going to do.
I'm going to take, because she hasn't been playing that much with us this season, but I like her a lot. I'm going with Maggie.
Oh, you're going to go with Maggie Geiger?
I'm going to go with Maggie Geiger.
All right. Well,
I'm going to take.
Very good. All right. That is not what I thought you were going to say. I am going to go. I'm going to go ahead and take Maddie off the board. I'm going to do that because the Mississippi Ninja would be mad at me if I didn't, and I know she is going to bring her A game for the week. So I'll take Maddie McBride off the board. You've got Maggie Geiger. So Maggie and Maddie are off the board. Who's your second pick?
I'm going with Chloe.
Are you really?
From Virginia.
Chloe Arrington. Okay, that's a good. I've heard
great things about her.
A good one.
I'm excited to check it out further.
All right. I'm gonna go. I think Martina Belt has a big week. I think she has a big week. I'm gonna take Martina. I know you were talking about her and Bryce earlier. I feel like she's going to have a big week. All right, so that's my second one. Who's your second one?
I'm on my third.
Oh, you're on your third. I'm sorry.
And I like a lot of them up here. Kim and Stacy and Deborah and Megan and Josephina. It's pressure.
I love hearing that noise.
It's pressure, man.
I love it. I love it. All right, I gotta find. Let's see. I want to come in here and see who.
I think I'm gonna go with. I know I really want to take Kim or Stacy, but I think I'm feeling right now Josephina. I mean
Josephina Ertzberger.
Yep, I think I'm going to take Josephina.
It's
a tough decision for me. I wanted to take Kim, and then I'm feeling Josephina.
Kim Dice.
Right. Yep.
All right. So that leaves your dark horse, who has to be somebody outside the top 10.
Yep.
I am going to go with Kelsey Heidert because you took her away from me last time, so she's going to be my third pick before I get to my dark horse.
Okay.
All right. And if you think, why is this going so slow? It's honestly because we originally were going to do this a different way, but now this is what we're doing, and I like this better. So, all right. All right. Go ahead. Who's your dark horse? Outside the top 10.
I'm going with Amber Fretwell.
Damn it. All right. Frank's dark horse. I got him. And are you keeping track of dark horses over there behind us? There,
Mr. Oz.
Mr. Man.
Mr. Oz.
Mr. Oz.
Yep.
All right, so that was going to be my dark horse pick right there. As far as points and the ability to rack up some points for me in the dark horse. Oh boy. I got two right now. I'm deciding between. I'm going to go Ruth Kitchens. There's my dark horse right there. Okay?
Okay, I got you, buddy.
And I got to be honest with you, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you this anyway. I was this close, Cook Majors. I was this close. But I saw Ruth sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take her off the board. And so that's what I've done. So there you go. There they are. All right.
This is tough, man.
Seniors. Oh, man.
I don't like this, man.
All right. Do I get to go first?
This is pressure, man.
Am I first on this one?
You were first on this one.
All right. I only thought there were going to be 2 repeats this year, and this is one of them. I think Johnny Thomas. I mean, again, there's some great names in here, and a couple that I had forgotten were going to be here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the defending champion off the board. All right. So I'm going to take Johnny Thomas.
I like it.
No pressure, Johnny, but
strong pick. I like Johnny a lot.
First pick. Yep.
But
in the fight for player of the season against Bob Heil and Michael Hosgang.
Yeah, this is going to be a no-brainer. I'm going to take my Michigan boy Bob Heil.
I knew you were going to do that.
So Bobby's my man there, boy.
All right. I'm torn on my next one here, but I'm going to go Deisher. Deisher's had a hell of a season. His name keeps popping up toward the top, and I think now he bubbles up, and I think Dan Deisher is going to have a great week, and I think he's going to score me a bunch of points.
So you got Dice too there, huh?
Yep.
Oops. I'm going to go with, I'll take Michael off the table then.
You're taking Michael Hostgang?
Yep.
All right, so we've pretty much covered the top 4. I have one more pick, and then my dark horse. Is that right? Yeah.
That is true.
I am going to throw my weight behind a guy who I know practices incessantly. And, oh boy. I'm going to go Team IMF, Mike Walters. Only because every time they announce his name, I turn my head. And if you know why, you know why. So I'm going to take Mike Walters out of Virginia. And that'll be my third pick before I get to my dark horse. Let me get back to the comments here and see who agrees or disagrees.
You know what? This guy he's truly surprised me in some of the tournaments I've watched this year and seen how far he's gone. There's a lot of good names still left on the table, but a guy that's jumping at me right now is Willie Johns. I think I'm going to take Willie Johns.
You know what? He's had a very interesting season.
Yeah, it's been
whenever he shows up, he is up there.
I'm taking Willie Johns, man.
All right, so where's Willie? There he is, right there. And he's your third.
Yeah, Jack,
pick.
I agree with you. I think Scott Burge is a very good call there. It's a good dark horse.
He's a good pick, but you've got 1, 2, 3, so you still have your dark horse.
Yeah,
pick.
I still have dark horse.
Well, so do I.
Yeah. There's still some great guys out there.
I see Scott Burge. You know how they talk about playing with your head versus your heart?
Now I have 3 that I like right now.
Playing with my heart.
There's 3 I like.
The
right
Mississippi
now.
Ninja. No pressure. That's my dark horse.
That's a pretty good one right there.
I think Philip gets his groove on, and I think that I am looking around for him in the announce booth because he's out there playing all the way through. So Barnett is my dark horse. Coming in at number 34. He got his pro status reissued here for the next couple years. So that's my dark horse, buddy. No pressure, but you better score me some big points.
That's a fun one. I like you picking up that one. I'm looking at this thing right now, and there's some big names out here that I like Tony Pena from Michigan, sitting down there at 37.
That's crazy.
I'm looking at another one that I love a lot is the Shredder. Paul Schrader from Florida, man.
Yeah, the Shredder's had a hell of a year.
Sitting at 26, I like that one a lot too. Who's still on the table? I haven't necessarily seen him playing much this year, but is the number 3 player from last year's World Championships, Doug McClure from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Can't say it now. So my thing is, I think I'm gonna take Wayne Rao. Wayne Rao.
I know. Well, that's
number 12.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of Wayne this year, so I don't know what his game looks like. Obviously he's number 12.
I'm sorry for dragging this out. This is tough.
You're not sorry.
I'm just gonna go with this because he finished 3rd last year. All
right.
3rd last year. We also have Gary Ferguson who finished 2nd last year in the seniors division. I don't know if he's going to bother playing.
I don't know if he's playing.
Or not,
let me look, see if I can find out whether he's in seniors.
But if he's in seniors, I'm going to take him just to have him on my team, man.
Ferguson, he is.
Is he in seniors?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give me Fergie.
Oh man, all right. Well, you know who's interesting that you didn't pick in seniors?
Who's that?
You.
Oh, yeah, because I'm on IR right now. I'm trying to keep myself in shape for senior doubles.
Well, you sandbagged me there on Fergie.
For me and my boy Smothers, we're gonna tear it up.
He's your dark horse. That's a pretty damn fine dark horse. But yeah, like you said, Burridge and Tony Pena, some great names still running around in there. Mullis could get a hot. There's some good stuff in there. We've left a lot of fertile ground available there.
The seniors is just, they're all tough divisions anymore.
Well, we didn't even give a whiff to T-Bone.
Division.
But T-Bone, he is a monster. He'll take his time to get out there and get the job done. Terry Dawson.
I didn't even know Mark Smothers was he's playing. I
Smothers,
forgot. Well, he's my partner in doubles. I should have known he's in singles.
Should have known, but yeah, look at the names.
Didn't print off the darn whole thing. I would have taken Smothers.
You didn't print out the roll call.
Can I trade in a player?
We gotta be honest with you. We effed this up badly. We're not giving enough credit where credit is due. Although we have made some great picks.
Yeah, Smothers is going to put on some damage, I think, as well.
Very good. All right, so we'll keep it going.
All right, we're in the doubles now, right?
Keep it going, doubles, and it's your first pick.
It's my first pick. Well, I'm going to be quick with this because I feel good about the returning champs. I'm going to go with the Hertz right out the gate. I think that's a good, strong first pick for myself.
I would agree with you, but I can't take them now. So I feel like it's going to be a battle between them and Tyler and Craig. So I'm going to take Amos and Irvin off the board. All right.
I'm going to go with the Alabama Slammers. I love this Johnny Thomas, Randall Garrison team.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Even though I love how dedicated and true Kyle Anderson is, and Drew's a beast. I'm going with Johnny and Randall.
Well, that's good because that leaves Kyle and Drew for me, which I will take. Drew's been on fire all season. Every time you see Kyle, he just sneaks in on you, eats your lunch, and then takes off. So I'll take Kyle and Drew.
Mm-hmm.
So you got one. You got two. No, you got one left, and your dark horse. And you've already picked the returning champions.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking over, looking what I like. I'm going to go with the Bear Paw Gammon.
All right.
The Bear Paw Gammon team.
Bear Paw Gammon. All right. That's a solid pick.
It's one I almost forgot was on the board.
Yeah. Well, because you screwed me up on the information that you provided me, I think this entire
draft. I had these guys on my draft.
This entire draft has been a sham, and I would like to file an official protest with the commissioner right now, which sucks because he's the commissioner, so it does me no good. But I will say this. That leaves Joey Persinger and Danny Deischer. For me, I will take them as my third pick. And I would have taken Kim and Chad, but I got you guys in co-ed, and I think you're going to be celebrating that one. So I'm glad I picked you guys in that one. But I'm going to take Joey and Danny in this one. So now it's time for your dark horse outside the top 10.
My dark horse outside the top 10. I don't know how Chris Tingler is playing, but I know Chad Chestnut's playing good these days. Let's see.
All right.
Outside the top 10.
Outside the top 10.
Tommy, I'm going to go with, because I want him on one of my teams, I want to go with Chase Puckett and Zach Johnson.
All right.
Chase Puckett and Zach Johnson is going to be on my team.
Hey, where do you have them?
15.
Oh, there they are. Okay. And that's your dark horse. All right, so I'm going to actually look through the list of people who are playing and see if I can find the team that I was looking for here. Let's see. I would love to... let's see. I'm going to go with...
Deb Smith is giving you a clue.
My dark
Russian
horse.
Chittenden.
Yeah, I was looking at them. I was looking at them very, very seriously. So, but I tell you what, I don't know, man. There's some really great teams in here that have not been spoken for.
Dude, that is a long list.
That's a big list.
People don't want to just sit here and watch you read the freaking list.
You don't? I think they do. I think a lot of people.
Just pick a freaking team.
I think a lot of people are clamoring to watch me read.
Feel it, go for it, baby. Look, now I got to get another beer. You're taking too long.
Oh, you know, that's when I opened mine while you were taking too long. I'm gonna go. It's out of the top 10. Well, these aren't listed top 10. Right here. So am I... I'm going to go Heil Huser. How's that? Bob Heil, Frank Huser.
It's a good pick, son.
Is that a good pick?
That was a fine pick.
I thought maybe you were getting ready to tell me that something was wrong with that pick. So that's my dark horse right there.
No, I think Huser's making me some more jerky.
Well, you need to be making me some to begin with.
He makes some killer jerky, dude.
All right,
I'm just going to tell you. I love that stuff. Frank, make sure you bring some of the worlds for me, please.
I completely made a mistake by going in the order that we're going in right now. Oh, Bob Heil just told me that was a bad pick. That's great. Great pick. It took you that long, says Jack. That was a good pick. Well, they weren't on my original list. I had to go and look and see who was actually on the roll call. All right, so now singles.
Now we're down to the main.
This sucks.
Who is
because I knew who you were going to take, and I know you're going to take no matter who I take. But I've said this for a few months, and I've been saying it, I think, since we were at Traverse City at the Grand Traverse. All right, I'm going with the jackhammer. I'm going Jeremiah Ellis. I don't know why. I just feel like there's an energy surrounding him right now. Not to say that there isn't with the person I know you're going to pick, and that was my neck and neck pick. But knowing he was going to pick you allowed me to do what I did.
Well, you didn't know that.
I knew. I knew. Go ahead.
Sorry, Jeremiah, because I wanted you. But I also wanted this other guy. So I didn't like this first pick. I wanted to have somebody else pick it for me because I like them both. This guy's due. I feel like
it's his turn.
It's his turn
to get it knocked out.
I'd love to see him win it. There's so many good players on this list. I mean, I'd love to see a repeat king. I'd love to see Craig Irvin win. I'd love to see Ferguson win. Love to see Jeremiah. These guys are all amazing at the top. Gary, Austin, Isaac, Drew. But I'm going to take this with my heart because I would like to see this guy win. He's been there, in the top 4 in the last, 3-4 seasons it's been. He's due. I'm going to go with Caleb Hurt.
All right. I knew you were. Now, you made mention of quite a few. I mean, Irvin, like I said, he's going to have a long week because he's busting it out in the morning at the donut truck. He's also got a lot of playing to do. I wonder about the stamina. Fergie, I don't have any worries about his stamina. I just wonder if he is able to hone in. And he's talked a lot over the social media the last couple of weeks about really dialing it in. There are some other names. I mean, TJ Miller is a guy that could come out of not nowhere, but somewhere. I mean, Riley Brewster, Shane Fretwell, Johnny Thomas. I mean, he could very well.
They're all players I got marked down,
God,
dude,
Tyler
for all
Amos,
sorts of reasons.
I'm looking at, Sebastian Barger could really kind of
I almost feel like
leapfrog some people.
I feel like for this round, I'd be willing to go 5-5 and then the dark horse.
Would you? All right.
Let's do it.
I know because
there's a lot of players out there.
Because Bear Paul got picked by Phil, I'm going to leave him to Phil. I'm going to let him have. Then I'm going to, you know what? Oh, boy. I'm going to go Drew Waking.
It's a great pick, man.
All right. I'm going to take him as 2. We're going to go 5-1. Is that what we're doing here?
We'll go 5-1.
All right. Do we have that kind of time? Good Lord, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Hey, I got a team I got to draft here. I got a bet I got to win.
All right. Come on.
Woo! This is tough now. There's 3 right there because, I'm going to stay at the top of the food chain right now because one of the things, Finn, that's been proven true almost every world championship is
rankings matter.
The rankings matter. Mm-hmm. It does. There will be one person that maybe comes out of nowhere, but these top 6 players from Hurt to the Viking. I mean, they're all great, and I'm torn between those 3 right now. Let me go. I want Austin Thomason because he was a runner-up last year.
That was going to be my next one,
but Isaac Hurt was the other one.
All righty then.
Dang it.
I'm going to go Johnny Thomas.
Johnny Thomas.
Yep, I'm going to go Johnny Thomas. I've got all my eggs in his basket for seniors and getting me points on this one. He may not win it all, but I think he's up there at the top.
All right.
All right, so that's 3 for me, 2 for you.
I got 2 so far. Well, I'm gonna.
We got to do 5, so let's do it before sundown.
I'm gonna go with the Hurt brother again. I'm gonna take Isaac.
You're gonna take Isaac, so you're gonna go. All right, you're doing full Hurt locker.
I'm doing the full Hurt.
And I was very close. I've got Isaac penciled in as King of Cornhole season 19. I do. I don't know. I feel like there may be a home court advantage for Matt Gammon. Harcrow's been playing lights out. Again, I keep, Riley Brewster, can he keep his head in the game? Shane oh boy. And the one and Dark Horse on this one is going to have to be outside the top 20. All right? Not the top 10.
Okay.
And I'm struggling right now. But boy.
There's so many good names.
There's so many. Yeah, Tyler Amos could do it.
How come I had to pick in like a second?
You know
We're
what?
gonna go back in time.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for the repeat. I'm gonna take Irvin. I think I'm gonna take Craig, and that's my 4th pick.
That's your 4th pick.
So now's your 4th pick.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to go with stats and a guy I really like. He's a good man. I'm gonna go with Bear Paw.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you did not leave him for Phillip. All right. That's smart. You're playing the numbers game. I'm playing the momentum. I'm playing the momentum. Well, yeah. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the top 6.
I'm playing catch up though. I think you had me on a couple of the earlier rounds.
Yeah.
Where I drafted people that weren't coming.
Yeah. Good plan. That's where I suckered you back in. See, I haven't even gotten to the second page.
Come on, dude. You take the longest out of anybody, man.
All right.
Who did you take? Who were your other picks? You took Johnny Thomas off the table for me?
I took Johnny Thomas. I've got Jeremiah Ellis, Johnny Thomas, Drew Waking, Craig Irvin.
Craig Irvin, okay.
All right. Oh man! So I got one more, and then my dark horse.
I need like 12 picks because
Right,
I
I know.
have some other ones I like
All
a
right,
lot.
so and the dark horse has to be outside the top 20.
You
Okay.
said that, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
What if we go outside the top 15 on the dark horse?
Oh damn it! I just wonder when it gets down to Saturday, what's he gonna have left in the tank, and how will he be able to dial it in? I'm going Ferg. I'm gonna go for. I'm taking both the Kings because I just feel like this is the year we're gonna see somebody crowned again, and I think he'll be up there for points. So that's my 5. Ellis, Waking, Irvin, Thomas, and Ferguson.
I dropped my magic marker.
Now I've got my. Well, it hasn't been that magic. All right, so now I got my dark horse. So go ahead. You got one more.
I got one more and then my dark horse. So
outside the top 20.
All right, let me talk through this real quick. I mean, boy, I really love my boy Riley Brewster. I'm not going to take him here right now. I love the way Shane Fretwell's been throwing. I love the fact that T.J. Miller tore it up in Owensboro. But and then Chad Chestnut, he's a guy that doesn't get talked about enough because he doesn't play as much on the tour with us. He's a beast on the boards. But I'm going to go with, I think, Tyler Amos, 17 there.
All right, that's a great pick. And now our dark horse has to be outside of.
That's what you said.
15.
Outside.
Can we make it outside of the
20? You can make it outside of.
Can
20.
we make it outside of the top 1? No, I mean we need to pick somebody just out of nowhere. Who's that going to be? I don't know. Could we have our first queen? Who do you think our first queen could be?
If you want to pick it.
My dark horse.
I don't want to. I'm not just picking for the queen. I'm picking who I think is going to win.
Yeah.
No, I think go outside of 20. There's a bunch of players that are really good outside of 20. I mean, I like 3 or 4 of them. So at least 3 or 4 of them.
All right. God, I wanted it.
God Almighty.
I had a. Oz, any help over there? You got any clues?
Yeah, dark horse.
Yeah. Just give me a number off this page. Don't say a name. Just say a number.
Just give me a number.
Just say oh. Well, hell, the one guy I've been picking throughout the course of the day.
Tyler Goodwin?
No.
Where's he at?
27, 33.
That's a good.
Yeah,
that's
27 was who I was looking at. Ooh, 33 is a good one, yeah. I'm going. Oh, Sebastian, I want to pick you, and I've watched you. All right, I'm gonna. Oh God, I was gonna take possibly Chase.
You yell at me for taking a lot of time, and I'm gonna get a timer.
Right, I'm gonna go further.
Watch this damn video.
I'm gonna go further down. Chase Bucket, I had you, but I'm gonna go further down to see if I can get bigger points on Sebastian Barger. So that'll be my dark horse right there. But
I think it's a great call. I think it's
Sebastian Barger. So that's me. That's my final dark horse right there.
All right, I love.
Aaron Lambert says number 58, which is it's him. I thought you were just pulling a number out of nowhere. Oh damn it, Philip! I forgot. That's a good call. Don't look.
I'm gonna go with my boy. I love Russell Tabers. He's playing. He's got a good season, but. I mean, I've got him already on my team. I'm going to double down on Bob Heil. I'd like to see him make a good
Heil was
run.
one I was looking at. And honestly, I mean, Chloe Arrington, I was looking at you as maybe our first queen. Same thing. I mean, honestly, if Kim Dice gets rolling, I think we could see our first queen maybe next year. But God, look! There's just.
You got Kyle Anderson out here at 46. You got Barry Hempy out here at 42. Kim Dice back out there at 55. I mean, there's some good players.
There's some really good players still left to go. But we've made our bed, and now we lie in it. Yeah, Fergie was number 65 when he won it all. He comes in on this one. Where did I pick him from? Ranked 15th. All right, well, there it is. Those are our picks. And so we'll see how all that
So what's on the line, though?
pans out. Well, we have to figure out what the bet
Bob
is.
Heil, buddy, you better carry my team, baby. That's what I'm all
Out
asking
of the dark
about.
and
Bob
into the
Heil,
light,
baby.
boys, he says. Austin Cameron says 147. Who is 147? I don't know who is 147. I don't know. He wasn't on my even on my list there. I just totally spaced. But I'm comfortable with my picks for my team. I'm okay there. Tyler Goodwin, the Amish assassin.
You know what we need to do?
He can sneak up out of nowhere.
We need to have a little graphic put together with our two teams side
Oh,
by
we will.
side and their stats. I'd love to see
We
the
will.
stats of them side by side.
Yep, we will.
So, but what's on the line, or should we save that for deciding that?
No, I think we need to figure out what it is. Somebody, I think Alan Massey said something about 12 shots of the winner's choice. I don't think that's going to be possible.
that won't work.
No, I don't think so. This is going to be, I think
we have to pay the bet though at the World Championships
Well,
party night.
but you're not going to do that. Because if I win, I want to design your tattoo.
Oh, you want to design my tattoo? That would be my second tattoo.
Yeah, your ass. I'm going to
You
design
didn't see the one I put on my arm?
Yeah, I'm going to design your ACO tattoo if I win. That's what I want. What do you think? What do you think it should tattoo for Frank, says Philip. Yeah.
I already gave.
What's it going to be? Or maybe you get the same haircut that me and Heinerman have.
I practically already have it without cutting.
Well,
my
that's
hair.
true. God gave you that haircut. So what's it going to be? I got a 5 head. What's it going to be? We got to figure out the bet. Here's the deal. Throw in your ideas for the bets in the comments. We'll go through it later on, and we'll figure out which one we want to use. But because we got a couple things we want to get to and give you your night back.
I think our welcome bash on Monday night, we kind of finalized because the week hasn't really started. We'll have our stuff in front of us. We'll have people that can kind of chime in. Let's make the bet then.
All right.
Give us time to think about it.
All right. Well, we shall see. A Bud Light tattoo. There you go. Shave it bald, Mr. All right, you put your ideas in there as you watch and let us know. We do have a couple of things we want to get to.
willing to shave my head completely bald.
Yeah. Before we get to the, it's no big deal. This thing. This
It is when you have a head shaped like this.
Well,
man.
yeah, well, there is that. Eraser head. The loser sings the national anthem at the first major.
Oh, God.
That's not fair to you guys.
That would be brutal.
All right. Oh, man.
All right, we'll think about it.
All right, so here's the deal. We're
ACO
talking
logo
about something
with
we did.
Finn's profile.
ACO before was something that we're going to continue that into season 19 and the taco. But we're also going to add a little something to it. So while you're out on your summer vacations, take the ACO with you, a T-shirt, a hat, something ACO, and get a picture near a landmark or whatever, because we're going to do Where in the World is the ACO? Kind of like Flat Stanley, if you know what that is. And why are we doing that? Because we figure you can achieve as high of heights as possible, or if you go scuba diving with us, take us as low as you can go, but somewhere in between, all around the world. Where in the world is the ACO? We want to have you send us those pictures. Maybe you've already got some. Send them to taco@americancornhole.com. Just like, how about this? Jack and Paula Stevens, you're in our hearts today. You know why, we know why. And how about this? A salute to your grandson, who is at the top in this video of Mount Fuji. And yes, they're saying ACO right there. So how about that? The ACO Worlds t-shirt at the top of Mount Fuji. Look, above the clouds, no less. So right now, this is the highest it's gotten. Where are you going to take the ACO when you travel on summer vacation or no matter where it is? Take those pictures in front of landmarks. Have some fun with it. Send them to us, taco@americancornhole.com. And we will absolutely be happy to show you those. Where in the world is the ACO? And speaking of going out and taking the ACO to the world, we're bringing the world to the ACO for the World Championships. We've talked a lot about our friend Tom Collins and the Cornwall, England crew that's coming in. There's 6 of them total. His daughter is actually celebrating her birthday while she's in Owensboro with us. They're going to be there for the opening bash, but how cool is this? What you're looking at is the Newton Abbot Racecourse in Devon, England, southwest England. The Par Inn, who is their sponsor, and Matt, the proprietor, who you see there with his family, sponsored a race called the Play Cornhole at the Par Inn Handicap Chase. This ran yesterday, so they sent us the field of the horses, and I just said, put a $5 across the board on a horse called Honey, I'm Good. which, as we determined, is probably the thing that most cornhole players have said to their better half at some point when they're out playing 2 in the morning, and they're like, come on into bed, honey, I'm good. Well, honey, I'm good won. So it turned into almost $100, so we're going to use that to buy a first pint to toast them when they come to town. But Newton Abbot Racecourse is a legendary racecourse in southwest England. How cool was that? So in honor of our friends coming in from Cornwall, the king of Cornwall, England Cornhole, is coming in. They're going to be featured in Hole Magazine, and this Hole Magazine is going to be awesome. You're definitely going to check it out. So in honor of them, we raise what is partially left of a pint. We say we look forward to seeing you guys all of the worlds in Throwinsboro. Join us in the tailgate zone with all our bag partners. Join us in the Bud Light Lounge, which is going to be a lot of fun and looking out over the river. Join us for the entire week, the Welcome Bash, Monday, 3 o'clock doors, 4 o'clock bags, cold beers, music, lots of fun, and parties all week long. Be safe in your travels. Get there in one piece. Get ready for donuts every morning from Wave's Donut Truck. From the Irvins, the king and his queen will be there, making sure to fatten you up with donuts so that they can take you down to Donut Town.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Paradise City.
To Paradise City. We'll find out who's in Paradise City a week from this Saturday. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. Thanks for being part of what has been a marathon taco all season long. Thanks to Oz, Eric Heinerman, for being behind the scenes, putting together the graphics. We look forward to seeing you there. I will leave it in the capable hands of the Cornhole Dude to say we wish you safe travels, and we'll see you in Throwinsboro. It's up to you, bud.
See you in Throwinsboro. Keep on pitching.
1.
ACO!